Hi, my name's Josh Alexander, CEO of Toopher, and we're joined here by Dr. Bob Blakley, who's the Director of Global Information Security Innovation at Citigroup. For those of you who are just joining us, that is one of the largest financial institutions on the face of the earth, if not the largest. And so thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks very much for having me, Josh.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we've talked to a lot of our users, and the first question they want to know straight up is, Bob, what's your password?
So it really shouldn't matter what my password is, because if you're using a system that relies exclusively on passwords, it shouldn't be protecting anything very important anyway.
Okay, good to know. Well, I appreciate that. Okay, so just kind of cutting straight to the quick of it, what do you see as one of the largest or the largest security vulnerability in place today that nobody's really talking about?
So when people ask that question, they I guess always want something like a new addition to the OWASP top 10 list, something that they can go in with a static analysis tool and find. So I'm going to give a frustrating answer. Really, the biggest vulnerability that we have today is the architecture of the global network and generally the architecture of secure systems. We have inherited an old architectural paradigm which is based on the assumption that we're going to take a computer system and we're going to treat it as if it were a Swiss watch. We're going to get in there with our microscopes and green eye shades and make it absolutely perfect in every respect. Sure. And then we're going to sit it down in the middle of a really bad neighborhood, and it's going to be fine. Well, that ain't going to happen. So, what we need to do is we need to have an architecture that assumes that every system has vulnerabilities and that allows computation and work to continue to be done even though those vulnerabilities exist and even though there are people who are actively trying to exploit them. That's, I think, really the big vulnerability is in our mental model of the problem that we are trying to solve, not in the systems that we build to solve it.